Hello. So today we're going to take a look at stars, and no, I don't mean the shiny things on a clear night sky. A star in aviation terms is an acronym which stands for Standard Terminal Arrival Route. So, like an approach chart or a SID, this is a procedure that is flown under IFR conditions. A star is used between the en route phase of flight, where an aircraft is following airways, and the approach phase where the plane is maneuvering and getting ready to land. The purpose of a star is similar to an approach chart and a SID departure procedure. It gives the pilot a standard set of instructions to follow, so air traffic control have a greater control over the flow of planes. So, a star usually has a starting point called a transition. Then you have a route in the middle and an end point which is called an initial approach fix. So let's have a closer look at a very simple example. This is a star procedure for Prestwick Airport, south of Glasgow in Scotland. So this procedure is for Prestwick Airport via Turnberry. Now, if there's any avid golf fans out there, you may recognise the name Turnberry, as there is a delightful golf course there, but seeing as we're all aviation fans, we're more interested in the VOR station here. I'll come back to this in a moment. So the star begins down here at this waypoint called Blacka. So a plane will fly to this waypoint or transition to begin the star procedure. Then it's a very simple route. The pilot will need to fly a radial of 210 degrees to fly up to Turnberry, or alternatively fly an inbound radial of 030 degrees to the VOR. And then the star ends at the Turnberry VOR. You can see that there is also a holding pattern there in case the pilot or ATC needs the plane to hold position for any reason. So that seems very simple, but what happens afterwards? Because there's no guidance on how to get to the airport after you reach the VOR. Well, remember, the final point in the star procedure is also known as the initial approach fix. This means that the pilot can begin their approach to the airport from this location. So let's have a look at an approach chart for Prestwick Airport and you'll see what I mean. So this is the approach chart for runway 30 at Prestwick, and you can see that it looks pretty busy, but allow me to point out the key features. If we have a look at the bottom left corner here, we can see that we have our Turnberry VOR station. And then you can see, if we follow these flight paths away from the VOR to the east, that's our approach procedure which guides the pilot to the runway. So there's a couple more things that are worth mentioning with regards to stars. A pilot may not always be required to follow a star. Sometimes ATC will give the pilot instructions for descent and approach, which is also known as vectoring. And the other key thing is that a star can be used to serve multiple airports. It's not really a big deal, as pilots will fly the star normally and then join the approach procedure for whichever airport they're heading to. So that was a quick look at stars, and I hope everything made sense. If it didn't, I would recommend going back and watching my approach charts and SIDS videos, which are a more gentle introduction to IFR procedure charts. In the next video, we'll be taking a quick look at METAR weather reports and learning how to decode them. Hope to see you there. Many thanks for watching, and I'll catch you later.